Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on KREM News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti. We're going to talk weather right away. We're going to head outside to the Outdoor Weather Center. That is where Jenny Power is joining us now. Jenny, overall, a nice day, and it appears the smoke might be clearing up a bit.
Yeah, that's right. As I've stepped outside here, Laura, to the Outdoor Weather Center, I mean, there is still a little bit of a hint of the smoke in the air, but we're seeing some improvements when it comes to the haze and our air quality through Spokane. And overall, it feels like a really nice summer day outside. The sun is shining, and currently we are sitting in the mid-70s temperature-wise, 74 degrees right now in Spokane, and winds are calm. That's going to be really noticeable for the day today. Our winds in general are a lot calmer than the last couple of days. Across the region, we are seeing current temperatures in the mid to upper 70s for Coeur d'Alene, Moses Lake, down on the Palouse, as well as north to Sandpoint, Idaho. As we take a look at our current air quality, we right now are in the moderate range for parts of Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. The exception is going to be in Northeast Washington, where we still are seeing some pockets of unhealthy air quality because of fires that are burning up in Northeast Washington. We've seen those light winds here out of the south-southwest, and so that has pushed some wildfire smoke north and northeast of where current fires are burning. So we're seeing a bit more smoke and haze down on the Palouse and into central Idaho because of fires burning in northern Oregon. And then we're seeing the impact of dense smoke up toward northeast Washington because of fires that are further north there. But as we move forward here, we've got a few calmer days ahead of Saturday. Saturday's the day that we really have our eye on, because that's when our next system arrives, a dry cold front that's really going to be picking up our winds. So the National Weather Service has right now put in a widespread fire weather watch for Saturday for all these areas shaded in tan. It will also be a KREM 2 weather impact alert day. The full details in just a few minutes. Laura.
Jenny, thank you. Dr. Anthony Fauci invoked his Fifth Amendment right and declined to testify today before the Senate Homeland Security meeting about the origins of COVID-19. Natalie Brand has all the details.
After taking an oath, Dr. Anthony Fauci refused to answer any questions at an explosive Senate hearing led by his longtime critic, Republican Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky.
Can you explain to the committee why you chose to fund this dangerous research in China?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer, based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution.
Senator Paul has repeatedly accused Fauci, the federal government's top infectious disease expert during the COVID-19 pandemic, of suppressing information about the origins of the coronavirus. Paul has pushed the theory COVID-19 came from a lab leak rather than emerging naturally from bats.
Your primary concern was hiding the fact that you had approved the funding for this dangerous research.
Fauci said the reason he's not testifying is because he believes Paul wants to see him behind bars for his handling of the pandemic, which included recommendations to mask up and close schools.
Any reasonable person who has followed his unhinged obsession with me would readily come to the same conclusion.
While still president, Biden issued a preemptive blanket pardon for Fauci over concerns he could later be prosecuted. Senator Paul warned it's against the law to obstruct a congressional investigation and even kicked one of Fauci's attorneys out of the hearing.
Democrats on the committee tried to defend Fauci and highlight cuts to public health agencies during the second Trump administration.
Dr. Fauci has saved lives, as have public health officials in the United States and throughout the world.
Ahead of the hearing, the committee released more than 1,000 pages of Dr. Fauci's diary entries, which reflect uncertainty about the source of the pandemic. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
In December 2020. Last night in Grant County, 4 people died in a car crash that happened near Royal City. The accident happened on Dodson Road in Frenchman Hills. The Grant County Sheriff's Office says both a tractor trailer and passenger car were involved. 4 people in the car, again, sadly died, with 1 critically injured, and another 4 people in the tractor suffered non-life-threatening injuries and were taken to a nearby hospital. And an inmate at the Okanogan County Corrections Facility died at the jail late last week. According to the Okanogan County Sheriff's Office, on Friday morning, deputies at the jail found the inmate unconscious in the housing unit. Deputies began life-saving measures and EMS was dispatched, but the inmate was later pronounced dead. The Sheriff's Office said the Okanogan County Coroner's Office will determine the cause of death, and an independent outside agency will be investigating. Technology issues led to the cancellation of the Washington State Bar exams. The State Bar Association says testing was supposed to be held at the Yakima Convention and Event Center yesterday, and no word yet on exactly what those issues entailed. The State Bar Association adds it does not believe the issue has been resolved to safely resume the exam today, so it is now working to schedule a makeup exam sometime in late summer or early fall. Applicants can also transfer to the next exam in February or receive a full refund.